About 2.3 million Californians are out of work. In Santa Barbara County, the unemployment rate is just over 8%, and in San Luis Obispo County, just over 9%. Tonight, our Live in Focus segment looks at what college graduates and others are facing when they apply for jobs. Joining me tonight is Cami Vignoe, a Santa Barbara City College career counselor. And Cami, thank you so much for joining us. Let's kind of get to it. What do you think are some of the best ways to go about looking for a job?
I think, first of all, you have to know what you're looking for. Am I looking for something just part-time until I figure out what I really want to do, or am I looking for a career? So if I'm looking for something part-time, then I know, okay, it's just for summer, it's just for 6 months until I'm ready to take the next step for my career search. If I'm looking for a career job, the best way to look is look for companies that you want to work at, or look at, find somebody who's doing a job that you'd like to do and do an informational interview with them to see if perhaps that really is what you want to do, because maybe it's not.
And so when you talk to some of the students and you talk to some others, what do they say are some of the challenges they are facing when they are searching for a job in today's sort of economic climate?
Well, one of the things that the students and other people are coming and saying to me is, Cami, the unemployment rate is so high and there aren't that many jobs out there. In fact, there hardly are any. Well, truth of the matter is you just need one job. You don't need a lot of jobs, you just need one.
True.
So find the one that you'd like to do and go for it, or you find an industry that you'd like to work in and do your research.
It seems easier said than done right now. It seems, you know, you do hear all the time that the job market very hard right now to break into it. So when someone comes to say it's so hard, are there certain fields that you see, you know, encourage people to go into?
Well, we do some career testing at Santa Barbara City College. Also, when we do our counseling, we like to look at the person holistically. What systems are they working in? What is their family responsibility? And all these other things that come into play. So when I'm asking somebody, you know, when I'm asking them the questions, I'm kind of looking at everything.
And it's challenging. I mean, if say you're 18 and you're looking for a summer job and it's the first time you get out in the field, you don't even know how to, do you have a resume?
Yes. In fact, if you don't have a resume, you're not really in the game.
Even if you have no work experience, you kind of have to budget?
Well, I tell you what, in school, you get experience. You get experience in projects and working with the other students and writing your papers, and so volunteer opportunities are work experience as well. And I would encourage someone to do an internship if they were looking to break into a field that's very hard to get into.
What do you think right now are some of the fields that are paying the most?
We know for sure the medical industry is paying the most. Medical industry, the most jobs though are really in medical and also in service industry that we know of here locally.
Now the California Economic Forecast projects it will be late this year or early 2011 before the labor market really starts showing signs of recovery. Are you seeing any signs of recovery picking up right now?
It's hard to say, really. I just see the people that come into the Career Center, and honestly, when people come to the Career Center from the community, they are really just, it's not a happy day for them. When people come to the Career Center, it's like, you know what, I am 2 unemployment checks away from not having anything, or I just got downsized from my job, or my husband just left me, or my 401k is worth nothing anymore, my retirement. And so when they come to see me, usually people are really stressed out.
I have to say that kind of brings into my next question, because a lot of those things that you're talking about are adult worries. They're not necessarily the person who just entered City College.
Absolutely.
A lot of helping them.
A lot of people coming back are actually have graduated from the UCs or CSU and no work. And I'm also seeing a lot of people who are 50 years and plus. And you know, there is hope though. You can't, you just come in and see us. There's hope.
And speaking of hope, okay, so everyone starts filling out their resumes and they're posting them online and what have you. Is there something that can give someone an edge over their competition?
Yeah, when you are filling out your resume and you are posting it online and you have it available, make sure that there are no typos. Make sure that it's current. Make sure that you have any old resumes that are up there are replaced with new ones, for sure.
I have one question. I know that I help my friends with their resumes every now and then, and some of them want to put so much information. But I sort of go by that old school thing, just keep it one page. Should it still be one page?
You know, the rule pretty much is if it's one page, pretty much. But, you know, there are exceptions to the rule, of course. And you only want to put on there what you want to put on there. For example, if you are changing careers, you kind of don't want to put on old job duties unless they're really showing skill set.
And also, I know a lot of people look online for jobs, say Craigslist and Monster, and then a lot of times I hear them say, you know, it's like I get lost in the sea of emails probably to these companies. What do you say about Craigslist looking for job opportunities? You
know, there really are opportunities on Craigslist. I know some people that actually got some good jobs from Craigslist. However, you have to be diligent and know how to weed through. You know, a lot of the stuff on there isn't really valid. And also, it's kind of sad when you have to apply out there and you don't even know what company, so you can't really do your research. I think when you get lucky and you land a good opportunity for even an interview, really you're just trying to get an interview, you have to be prepared and you have to have the right education, and that gets you luck.
All right, Cami, thank you so much. Well, we're going to talk more, we're going to be listening obviously more about the job opportunities in Santa Barbara County and the Tri-Counties, and we're hoping that they do pick up, and I'm sure will make your job a lot easier.
Thanks so much, Colleen.